The more knowledge of self you have, the easier it is to customize a life that's worth living, right? So I study myself on a daily basis. That's how I can speak, that's how I can communicate, that's how I can build with others, so that I can be a constant value, right? Today, everybody has to build a brand. Everybody should build a business. They say 50% of the workforce is now working for themselves. The other 50% gonna have to figure out that it's gonna be their time to work for themselves as well. So as Dane tell people to fire your job, right, and become your boss, that's not a privilege anymore. That's a necessity. Your job that you have right now will be taken over. It's just a matter of time, right? And this is called the great de-skilling of the world. Things are changing. They already here. So what will you do when you no longer need it? It's gonna create this feeling of like, damn, I don't feel a purpose. I don't feel a reason to be alive. But I think it's a good thing because it's gonna push people out of positions of doing things that robots can do. Let that robot do it. Do something that only a human being can do. Think creatively, think critically.
The thing
That
about,
to me is the power.
the thing about having AI now is that you could have a staff to make your dreams come true for cheap. So instead of working for somebody, you could have it's better for us if we realize how much real physical labor do we want to do. And again, you have to be able to visualize that dream to put it in a product so that you could use AI to help you to sell it. But if you don't have a product to sell, if you don't have nothing to make, then you're not a made man. It's not gangster to be telling people how to be gangster if you don't have nothing to sell yourself. So you have to figure out what you can be unapologetic about as it relates to your point of view and have that all into a product and then ask AI how to sell it. You can even tell AI, yo, I'm gangster at this, that, and the third. What product can I make behind that and how do I market it? So AI is making it where instead of having a job, you could be a boss. But in general, the only thoughts that you should be thinking in is boss. It's boss or nothing. It's I win or nothing. It's my kids win or nothing. And what is the path to get to that? A bill could be paid late as long as in the future your children and your children's children's bills are not. And that's all that matters. Because if you survive what's ever going on now, then you're good. It's your job to be strategic, to architect what you want the people you love to feel. Thinking about the people you love, it's like you have to be selfish to think about how to help others, because you can't help nobody unless you can help yourself. If you have to pay a bill late to help somebody, then to me that's an oxymoron. That shouldn't happen. It should be as easy as you got a bill, let me buy you a house, and it doesn't hurt.
This week, we're hosting a free trading and investing workshop right here in Irvine.
Selfish in your dreams to get to that point. Sorry about cutting you off.
That was an extension. It's cool. I was gonna say that.
You gonna say exactly that?
Yeah, I was gonna say it was word for word. No, because before we got here, I said, AI, if Dane Dash cut me off when I say this, what would he say? And it said that
AI
exactly.
told you that?
Yeah, it told me how to prompt a response from you. So I just
Actually, AI told you I was gonna do that.
Yeah.
You're doing something with Dame Dash, he's gonna cut you off.
Yeah, he told me
After
that
you
for
talk
sure.
for 5 straight minutes.
Yep. So it said just sit there inquisitively while you do it, and it's gonna be smooth. So.
Brother right here is phenomenal because he took a skill set that he had, put himself and his family on. The skill set that he teaches many other people. Everybody can't teach trading like my brother teaches. This is why you see him with the celebrities and why you see him with successful students. Not only that, if you're having a hard time, the brother actually shows you all the trades that he's making at 5,000 plus per day on. It's not one of them, oh, I'm gonna tell you I can do it. It's one of those, I'm gonna show you I can do it. You can do it right along with me. So if there's somebody that wants to fire their job, pick up a new skill, this is my brother to tap in, the Honey Drip Network. Make sure y'all tap in, y'all can get into the Discord for a low monthly, and you can change your family trajectory just like that.
In about 2016, just taught myself how to invest, became a millionaire before I left. Made my first 6 figures when I was 21, made my first $500,000 when I was 22. and made my first $1 million when I was 23, and then now I'm 8 figures plus in business and investment. So I'm 27 years old, so I've been a billionaire for about 4 years, and I have a lot of game to give y'all. That's what I like to do.
We here for progress. We here for freedom. We here to heal. Black man, I see you.
See, we have to in their raw do. You can only tell them to do based on what you can do, right? And what you know. And then that's your limit. Then you got to start asking them, yo, tell me what to tell you. And then at some point, you're working for them, right? And so the generation that's going to come up utilizing AI, they're going to end up, AI is going to end up utilizing them to do things in the real world. If they don't have control over their own thinking, critical skills, right? Being able to think multi-dimensional. There's new skill sets like prompt engineering. So prompt engineering is something that everybody should get familiar with. And that's essentially, it's basically the same thing as human management. If anybody got employees in here, right? If you have employees, if you tell them to go do something, depending on the amount of, detail that you put in that order, right? They can go do it. You tell them, listen, I need you to create copy for this email so we can go do some marketing. Depending on their skill set and how intelligent they are, they're going to need more subject matter. Wait a minute, I need more context. So working with AI, you say, listen, AI, I want to create emails. AI like, okay, what kind of emails you want to create? You say, okay, I want to create emails for my business. Then like, no, wait a minute. I want you to create emails, but you will look up somebody who's the best person that does email copy in the world, right? I want you to create emails like them. Or I want you to act like you are a psychologist. Now I want you to create emails utilizing social behavior knowledge, right? So now it's creating emails that's really pulling on human emotions and desires. So if you just tell it to create an email, it's gonna do general what everybody else gonna do. But the more knowledge you have, the more you can customize it to get greater detail out of it, right? But that's based on how smart you are, not how smart AI is. So that's why I say natural intelligence plus artificial intelligence equals enhanced intelligence, right? But if you don't operate it from that formula, you can't get the best out of life the same way you can't get the best out of people, right? So it helps me become a better people manager because now I realize the limitations of the way I speak to people. I have the idea in my head, but I'm not really communicating it in a manner to where they can fully understand the context. So as I've been working with this, it's actually been training me to increase my natural intelligence on a daily basis and not assume that a person understands the parameter of the context and they understand exactly what I'm trying to tell them and or say, right? And you can utilize it in so many ways. If you take your business and you tell it like, this is my financials, you can feed it your financials if you want to, if you want to get that deep. And you say, AI, look at this, where can I, decrease my budget and increase my profit at? How can I, make more money understanding my profit margins, right? How can I create a marketing plan, right? But the more you know about every subject that you tell AI to do, the more you can customize it to get better results. Now here's the thing that people gonna find out. A lot of people gonna find out they're lazy. Because it's gonna tell you exactly what to do, but you ain't gonna do it. It's gonna give you a foolproof plan, and the next thing you're gonna wanna do is a robot to do everything the AI told you to do. So human beings are getting lazier and lazier and lazier, and that's the issue that I have, because I see a generation, well, especially our generation now, if it tells you 10 steps, right, and you don't do that, now you're sitting in front of your excuses like, damn, I actually don't want to do nothing. I just want the results.
I think people that are proactive about AI, because if you're proactive about AI in this moment, you'll probably be proactive about the information that is giving you. Because I find that people that are looking for